For this week, and we are talking about types of sentences. You've probably learned these over the years, but I want to go through and review them for you pretty quickly, okay? So it says there are 4 basic types: declarative, exclamatory, imperative, and interrogative. So we're going to go down here and we're going to define them. So declarative is a sentence that makes a statement. It's just you telling me what you did today, whatever. For instance, I had soup for lunch. Simple enough. That's a declarative sentence. Usually ends with a period. Exclamatory. Now that one is a sentence that is short and expresses emotion. So for instance, it might be something as simple as, wow, or that's exciting. If I could type, it would be even more exciting, right? Now, do you notice how those are punctuated? That's usually going to be your clue that will help you out with those. An imperative is a sentence that gives a command. We talked about these a couple of weeks when I asked you to identify the subject of a sentence, and we talked about, remember that understood you that wasn't in the sentence because we were giving a command? That's where you see these in these imperative sentences. So for instance, I might say something like, if we were in the classroom, I might have said to you, get to work. Or I might have said, quiet down. Those are imperative sentences, okay? Now, interrogative. This one is kind of a fun way to remember it. Sentences that, now, my family has, for some reason, we've been watching Criminal Minds like crazy the last couple days. And always on Criminal Minds, at some point, they've brought somebody into a police station and they put them in a room, and it's called the interrogation room. And in that interrogation room, that is where the police question their suspect. So that tells us interrogative means they interrogate, which means to ask questions, okay? So for instance, on my shows, it's things like, where were you the night of April 1? Okay, oh, and there goes my dog going crazy too. So that interrogative is usually, there's your clue for it. It's going to usually end with that question mark, okay? So now, for your assignment for this, you have been given 5 sentences up here, and you have to label which kind of sentence each of them are. And obviously, if there's 4 types and 5 questions, you're going to have one you use more than once, okay? So get it done, and after having viewed this video, made your corrections, get those bell ringers turned in for the week and get as many points as possible. Thanks, guys.